After recording this video, I can confidently say I finally understand Elden Ring. This is where the game truly opens up. The Valiant Gargoyles, Rykard, every step we take from here on out pushes us closer and closer to the end. And Morgott is the boss where it all really clicks. We begin our journey going to the crater left by Radon, and honestly, I didn't really know what to expect, but fighting myself definitely didn't cross my mind. Wait, that's me! What the fuck? This is a really great idea for a boss. It was really cool to face off against my own abilities and attacks, and make sure you even got a little heal to use. It was a pretty easy fight though, as he did way less damage than me. See, this proves that I'm better at the game than the game, because the game version of me lost, you know? Progressing through the area, I found another one of those puzzles where you light torches to summon a boss. The boss in question was the Regal Ancestor Spirit, which was very similar to an easy boss we faced in the past, so we wouldn't have any issues. Dude, what is this shit? Ooh, that's embarrassing. I will say though, the visuals of this guy were on point. Every attack was beautiful. Unfortunately, it wasn't particularly challenging, so after chasing him around the arena, we claimed victory. Yep, you're not healing, buddy. Let's go. I was not watching at all for that fight. After that, we fight a Crucible Knight, and wait. Oh, the fuck? Yeah, I don't really know. Oh boy, guys. This is gonna be a boss fight. I was right. When I first stepped into the arena, I was met with one enemy, and just one was kicking my ass. I had to use 3 flasks before even getting him to half health, so you best believe I was surprised when they chucked another boss health bar on the screen. Wait, there's a second one? And before I could even finish off the first, they killed me. What the fuck? Can I get a single attack off, bro? This went on and on. I'd be barely able to beat the first, and the second one finished the job. Like, I don't fucking get it, man. These hitboxes are actually so fucking shit. I'm gonna be honest, this might be the most frustration I've had with the boss so far. It wasn't really fun, it just felt like something I had to beat. But I wanted to prove to myself I could overcome this challenge, so I persevered. I learned that my attacks will stagger the first gargoyle after a set amount of hits, which was huge. Having a reliable attack pattern I could use to get past the first phase helped a ton. After many attempts of trial and error, this happened. Fuck you, fuck you. Get fucked. Come on. Fuck yes, dude. This boss was garbage. That was torture. I did it. While this wasn't the hardest boss we faced, it was the most tedious, and I proved that despite that, we could still push through. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, consider subscribing, it helps out the channel a lot. Thanks. What is this? After defeating the gargoyles, I hopped in a coffin and got transported to the deeper depths. Whoa. And this location was a pretty challenging boss that went by the name of Celuria, and he was basically a Crucible Knight on steroids. I mean, look how much damage this guy's doing. But this one's fucking named. Oh, it's gonna be hard. After this crit, I thought this fight was sunshine and rainbows, that we were about to wrap this up, but then he gets up and gives me the fastest 1-2 I've ever seen. I don't know if I'm just bad, but his attacks feel like they come out extremely fast, so timing dodges right was pretty tough. On top of that, he had this stab attack that felt like he could get you from across the fucking map. Can you fucking let me heal, you piece of shit? That being said, after a few attempts of getting belt to ass, I realized his moveset is pretty fun to learn. It has a good twist on past Crucible Knights we fought, and you have to be a lot more careful when healing due to his range. I still didn't expect to grab attacks though. That caught me pretty off guard. While my mid attempt wasn't super clean, it felt like I was adapting to his moveset mid-fight. Even though it was different, it had the same feel as the Crucible Knights I know and love. And I'm happy to say, I enjoyed this boss. Oh, nice. Oh, that was kind of fucking hard, bro. Give me a couple tries. Wait, what the fuck? What the fuck? Hey, you remember that guy all the way back from the beginning of the game? Morgott? Well, it turns out he's still alive and kicking. While traversing altus, he just spawned in behind me, and I'm not gonna lie, because of how hard this was for me a couple videos back, I thought we were gonna be here for a while. But at this point though, we were surprisingly good enough at the game to beat him pretty easily. If nothing else, I think this was a true showing of how far we've come since the start. It feels like just yesterday this guy was kicking my ass. Nice, beat him again, baby. Moving on, we fight a Black Knife Assassin. Nothing we haven't seen before, so the fight isn't so special. What is special though is the reward we get when we beat them. The Black Knife's Ash of War is insane. Keep this in mind because we will be using it pretty soon. And then we got jumped by Leyndell. If you watch my other videos, make sure to check them out if you haven't, by the way. You know I'm not the biggest fan of dragons, but this was an entirely different beast. Like every other dragon, this one can breathe fire, but on top of that, he had this. What the fuck is that? Leyndell had some sort of lightning blade that looked amazing, by the way, as well as multiple other lightning attacks. Some of those lightning attacks have this sort of aftershock effect where even if you dodge, you can still get hit for a good chunk of damage, as seen here. Fighting this thing was like hitting my head against a brick wall. He clapped me over and over, so I knew I had to make a change. I respec'd into a strength build with a small twist. I'd put just enough levels into Faith to be able to use the Black Knife I mentioned previously. And the reason this thing was so good is that it straight up just takes a chunk of health from the enemies at the start of a fight. On top of that, I used the Flame Granting Strength incantation to boost my damage, and I gotta say, this was the smartest switch up I made. Just look how much more damage I'm doing. Obviously there were some drawbacks like attacking slower and using more stamina for attacks, but the damage output alone makes up for it, and after a few more deaths, we did this. Fuck you, bro. Oh my god. I know I sounded a bit pissed when I beat this guy, but this boss had stunning visuals. On top of that, I think he was a great stepping stone in terms of improving. Volcano Manor. Let me tell ya, this place has some crazy bosses, starting off with the Guardskin Noble. He had multiple black flame attacks, including a fireball, this ring he would summon around himself, and an explosion he would do before his second phase. And despite his large stature, he could attack extremely fast. He also has this one attack, and I don't even know how to describe it, but it's really annoying. And this death also happened. Oh my fucking god. Over time though, I learned when I should and shouldn't be attacking, the indicators for each attack, and was able to come out on top. Dead. You're dead, bitch. No, one more hit. Yes. Now we take on Rykard. My first attempt was absolutely terrible. Damn. My dumbass did not make the correlation between the Serpent Hunter being given to us while we're fighting a literal serpent. After using it, I have to say though, it has a really cool mechanic where your attacks are extended like crazy and do way more damage. But even with that extra damage, this guy kicked my ass. After dying a couple times, I had a fluke attempt where I got to the second phase. Bro, what the fuck? It's kinda cool though. Like, it's really gross, but it's so cool. And dude, this is even harder than the first. I mean, there's so much going on that I didn't even know what I died to. Jesus Christ, bro, what? don't even know what the fuck killed me, man. So I decided to not worry about the second phase yet. As my death count went up, I started to learn the first phase. The boss's main attacks were a single grab, a double hit, and a triple hit. Along with that, he could spit poison, forcing him to back up, as well as this attack that I honestly never learned how to dodge properly. After each of his combos, you get a pretty decent window of opportunity to attack him. Along with this, you can stun lock him in the beginning of the fight, allowing you to get some easy damage off. After learning all of this, I started to get to the second phase much more consistently. And the second phase, it was something. It would start off pretty simple, just sword attacks and little explosion chains, but around halfway through, Rykard rained attacks down on you. And this time, if you got hit by anything and got stunned while these attacks were happening, you're dead. You're just gone, pretty much.
So garbage. What the fuck is that, dude?
So how did I win? How did I overcome this challenge? You're about to find out. Okay, second phase.
Bro, what is even going on, man? I can't even see shit in my ass.
Yeah, stagger him. Does that mean the bullshit kit cancelled out? He's not gonna cancel that. He's not gonna cancel that. I can't fucking see. Oh, wait. I'm alive. I'm alive. Hold up. I'm alive. Come on, stop it. Yes, yes. Come on, come on. Let's fucking go. Bro, I don't know how the fuck I survived that shit, man. Honestly, I have no idea how I beat this dude. I was running around like a headless chicken, praying that none of these skulls hit me, and even when I should have died, I had 1 HP. The stars aligned for me to beat this boss, and I am very grateful. Also, after the fight, I realized I was fat rolling, so maybe that's what made it so hard, but whatever. And now, only one boss stood between us and Leyndell, the Draconic Tree Sentinel. And this guy was crazy. He hit like a truck, had multiple ranged attacks, and for some reason seemed to know the exact moment I wanted to heal. Seriously, every time I reached for a flash, this dude would immediately throw lightning at me or spit fire. Melee-wise, he wasn't too different from the Tree Sentinels we had fought before, but he was much less forgiving. A lot of the damage I dealt to him ended up being traded right back. Thankfully, by this point, I got a lot better at recognizing when it was actually safe to heal, so those trades didn't hurt me as much as they would have earlier in the game. After plenty of attempts, we were finally able to come out on top. Oh my god, I read that perfectly. Read that perfectly, let's fucking go. When I was entering Leyndell, I was not expecting this. This place is freaking awesome. I mean, we're literally walking on a giant dragon's wing. Holy shit. And with the beautiful scenery of Leyndell also comes the great bosses, starting with Godfrey. This fight starts off with a bang when he throws an axe at you and continues banging with his fast-paced attacks. This guy has a pretty fun move to learn, reminiscent of Crucible Knights slightly, and my winning attempt felt smooth as butter. Dodging his combos got super consistent, and it felt like I'd almost mastered the fight by the end. On top of all that, when we beat him, we got our 4th talisman slot, which is huge. As we approach the Erdtree, we come to what is now one of my favorite bosses in the game. The walk-up, the cutscene, the arena, the fact that I was getting all giddy even when I was getting my ass whooped. Everything about this boss was perfect, especially the moveset. I know I've called a lot of other bosses fast, but they don't even come close to Morgott.
Yo,
There's not a second of downtime in this fight between his long fluid combos or ranged attacks, and let me tell you something, I didn't rage once fighting this guy. I made almost no progress for an hour, and I was so happy to learn this moveset that I never got mad when I died. Even when I didn't get a single hit in. He also had a mechanic that's better than any other boss we faced, and that's the ability to dodge your attacks. Like, look at him just absolutely styling on me. Yo, don't say. On the first hour of fighting him, I made it to his second phase once, and he put me down instantly. And over time, I started to learn the timing of his attacks. I was starting to dodge some of his combos. I even managed to dodge one of his longer ones, and let me tell you, it was one of the best feelings I've gotten while playing this game. But all of this meant one thing: he isn't impossible. All the attempts I spent dying in the first 10 seconds, I didn't realize it at the time, but I was learning, getting my muscle memory ingrained, and after so many attempts, almost out of nowhere, this happened. Alright, if I can get a full charge attack off. Oh, he's not staggered, he's not staggered, he's not staggered. Back up, back up, back up. Second phase. Oh my god, do we do it? Do we do it? Let's fucking go! After I beat Morgott, I was almost sad in a way. I had so much fun learning this boss that I wanted to keep on fighting him, and that's when I thought a little bit. After overcoming all the challenges we faced in this video, I came to a realization about Elden Ring. You'll absolutely love some bosses, and you'll despise others. The point is, with each boss you improve whether you notice or not, and if you keep pushing forward, everything will eventually click. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.